Dear sir, I think you are under a misapprehension. I am not a black Muslim. Yours, etc. I'll live with that one. Yeah. Fireproof.
Oh, Milo, you think of everything.
Trial and error, Cody. We learn from experience.
On Her Majesty's service. Well, you must be very popular with Her Majesty, Milo. It's the third one she's written you this month.
It has been and will continue to be a one-way correspondence.
Now, I wonder what the British tax boys would be wanting with good old, straight as a die, Milo Vine.
Nothing, so long as you get my visa renewed.
Splendid. Professor Montanches has managed to decipher one of the Aztec hieroglyphs.
And does that give us cause for joy?
The spreading of light, Dimmock, is always cause for jubilation. Yes? Oh, Norton. What? Another file? No. Keep it. We've a surfeit of information on Vine. The Inland Revenue are compulsive correspondents. No, we'll have nothing to report until later. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Milo Vine? Why come to us? I should have thought it was perfectly straightforward.
The Inland Revenue are a little upset. They seem to think he owes them something. His file is over there.
Why can't the Inland Revenue collect their own blasted debts? They're not exactly understaffed.
He has evaded tax to the tune of £1 million.
Has he? Shrewd man.
Shrewd indeed. Since he hot-footed it to that little banana republic 18 months ago, he has managed to acquire banks, bus services, hotels, heaven knows what else.
£1 million, huh? Have the tax boys tried to reach some sort of compromise?
Not on your life. As Disraeli might have said about the Treasury. Never explain, never compromise.
Well, they haven't a hope of collecting the money as long as he stays in the Caribbean. What sort of chap is he? Is he worth bringing back for the insignificant debt he owes, or is he worth leaving in peace?
What upsets me is his most utter disregard of the most pedestrian dictates of good taste. He owns one of those preposterous ducky clubs.
Ugh.
Now he intends to expand throughout the entire Caribbean.
Does he indeed?
One could forgive him the loot, but this ducky club nonsense. We must put a stop to that at all costs.
I agree.
What are you looking for?
We shall need somebody to go out to this delightful island in the sun.
Yes. It's one of those occasions when I wouldn't mind going myself.
I was right. Vine is advertising for more duckies.
You're suggesting that I apply?
No, the costume wouldn't suit you. Juliet Severn, on the other hand, would set it off quite admirably.
Your actress friend. A good thought, Dimmock.
Beauty, breeding, and brains. Rare combination.
Yes, indeed. Let us dispatch that young woman without delay.
Hey! I know you. You were the one that poisoned 3 husbands with weed killer. It was on that serial on telly.
Where's the proprietor?
Mr. Vine. Oh, he's over there. The one with the Soigné look. That's him.
Thanks. Mr. Vine. I'm Juliet Severn.
How do you do, Mrs. Verne?
How do you do?
Delighted that you could come and join us.
Thank you.
One or two things I wanted to take. Don't sit down. It's one of the primary... Get up. Stand up immediately. Rules.
One of the primary
One
ones.
of the primary rules of the club. A ducky must never sit with a customer.
Oh, I see.
You want to know, my dear? I'll have them give you a ducky manual that'll explain everything.
Thank you, that'd be most useful.
Now tell me, how was the beer when you left London?
The beer?
Was it still warm? Everything's so beastly refrigerated out here. I'd like to go back.
Oh, would you really? Oh, but there are so many other things here, Mr. Vine. Lovely sun, beautiful beaches, no income tax. Quack.
Yes, it has its compensations, I suppose.
So I see.
I have a responsibility to my customers. I give them what they want.
And very successfully, too. Oh, they are having fun, aren't they?
That's it. Good, clean, healthy fun.
Yes, sir.
Now, what did you do before you joined us?
Oh, a variety of things. I've been on the stage. I was an air hostess for a while.
What decided you to become a ducky?
It's a pleasant way to make a living. And I suppose at heart you could call me an outdoor girl.
Now that's what I call class. You could see it in that cereal. I mean, the way she held her teacup.
Ah, good morning, Senior Major.
Good morning, Louis.
You have an appointment with His Excellency the Major?
Well, sure I do, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
I announce you. Your Excellency, Chief of Police, Major Cody Myers.
Yeah.
His Excellency, Minister of Interior, Senor Jose Miguel Pereira, Davos, PA.
Well? Yes, sir. About that visa application I mentioned you on the phone.
Oh, yes. Senor Vine, of course.
His renewal, sir. He's been asking about it.
Yes. Strangely enough, I have just been studying the file of Senor Vine. He has considerable holdings in this island. He has acquired a surprising amount in the 18 months he's been here with us, a surprising amount.
Yes, sir. The more businessmen we get like him, the better.
Yes.
I mean, look at the people on his payroll.
Yes, very good for our blossoming economy, no
I'll
doubt.
say, sir.
But I disapprove of Senor Vine. In fact, I think I may say I dislike him intensely.
But, sir, think of the tourist trade. I mean, since
yes.
he's been here, the place is
Yes, I
jumping.
know. But what about that rabbit warren of his? What does he call it? The Ducky Club?
The Ducky Club,
Some
yeah.
ridiculous name. How long has that been going on?
Well, so, you know, these tourists, they got to be entertained.
See, and we must pander to the lowest level of public taste in order to entertain them.
Hmm?
I understand that you are a friend of Senor Vine.
Oh, we have the odd drink together every now and then, yes, sir.
Since independence, to point out the obvious, Major Vine, the eyes of the entire Caribbean have been focused somewhat enviously upon this island. Some of our neighboring islands, you know, have not been quite so successful in the economic sphere. But of course, you know all this. Having soldiered, I understand at a considerable fee in most of them.
Well, sir, I don't see what that has to do with it.
Oh, well, this island has great natural resources, and to exploit them properly, need I add, for the benefit of the entire electorate, requires a wholehearted devotion to the task in hand. We will stand no featherbedding here, and corruption, wherever it is found, will be dealt with most severely. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir, but I still don't see what this has to do with it.
About this visa of Senor Vine, what do you suggest?
Renew it.
Did you get it?
The old goat never stopped speechifying.
My visa, did you get it?
Come on.
Did you get it?
Easy as shooting ducks in a bathtub.
Thank goodness.
Just 1 minute. Dad, now, we got a real good thing going here, just as long as you don't try and operate without old Cody here. I mean, I'd hate to have to tell Davos to revoke this visa. I mean, that would be something, wouldn't it? Milo, you've been sent off the island when you own practically half of it.
I have a call to London. Could you connect me, please?
It was 3 o'clock this morning before our hostess allowed us to depart. I can't imagine what possessed her. An Anglican bishop, a fashion model, and myself.
How very ecumenical of her.
Yes? No, it isn't. Are you darling? It's for you. Okay.
Hello? Oh! Good morning, Juliet. How goes it in the land of eternal sunshine?
It's evening, darling, and it doesn't go at all. I've searched his office from top to bottom and talked to the girls, and it all seems depressingly respectable.
Oh, what a pity. What is your impression of Vine,
He's
Juliet?
out for every penny he can get. Honest pennies, from what I can gather. However, I live in hope.
Anything else?
Yes, Vine seems particularly friendly with the local police chief, darling. A rather tiresomely vocal American mercenary that calls himself Cody Myers. He's just somehow managed to get Vine a new visa.
I'm afraid there's no crime in that, my dear. I've been wondering how you look in your ducky outfit.
Well, I'm showing quite a bit.
Splendid. I'd like a photograph sometime. Would you? Oh, how nice. All right. I look forward to your next call. Huh?
We.
What?
We look forward.
We look forward to your next call. Oh, no, it's just my assistant. He's standing by my elbow. All right. Goodbye.
Are you hoping for promotion, Dimmock?
I suppose we could get Vine kidnapped.
Just a little crude. No, we must cook up something so that Myers, despite his friendship with Vine, will be forced to close the club.
Some sort of orgy, perhaps? Something the local police would enjoy investigating?
And you would enjoy instigating. Oh, come, Dimmock. I know it's early in the morning, but we are supposed to be noted for the speed of our thought.
What about that article on Aztec hieroglyphs
Well done.
that you were
Written-
boring me with this morning?
Written by Professor Emmanuel Montanges, the island's first president after Britain cleared out. He lectures at Edinburgh, or did until a few weeks ago. A shade too liberal in his views, I seem to remember, for an emergent country.
Yes, it was something less than 4 months before the other mob took over.
Yes, a short time for a burgeoning Central American republic.
Now, where's that archaeological review? There might be a picture of him in it.
There is. Do you think the professor would welcome a holiday at the expense of the Inland Revenue?
Oh, what a splendid idea.
It'd be Edinburgh University.
Ah, here he is. Lovely picture.
You're going to wear that hat all day?
Certainly I am.
Lord, I will not make it wait. Why should I have told you already? You are not here. Why is this? I have told you before that you must always come meeting in the third time I told you. We will tolerate no further meddling. And corruption, wherever it is found, will be dealt with most severely. with you. Major Vine, would I be correct in assuming that you are the Commandant of Police of this island?
Yes, sir.
And would I be further right in assuming that as such, you are in charge of the peace and security of the inhabitants?
Yes, sir.
Then what do you make of this? Or rather, what is behind it?
I don't know, sir.
Ah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
But they state their aims most unequivocally, Major.
That is all a load of bull, sir.
Oh, well, we are very relieved that you should think that, Major. And now perhaps you will tell me who is behind this and who distributes them. I found that this morning in my... Well, when I got up.
We have it in hand, sir.
Oh, you have it in hand.
He has it in
You have
hand.
it in hand. Sit down, please, Major Cody Myers. And now, Major Cody Myers, you will turn this island upside down. And you will find this reactionary deviationist Emmanuel Montanches. Because if you do not, Major Cody Myers, you will find yourself on the wrong side of one of your own cells. And let me tell you, if you do find him, I shall hold you personally responsible for not having found him before. Now, find him.
And 2 bourbon. I mean, they won't try it on with you, will they? Because they can see you've got class.
I doubt
Three
whether
Tom
that will
Collins.
stop them.
Yeah, but then you can come out with a classical quotation and make them feel like a worm.
Meantime, what do I do for commission?
Eh?
Well, look, darling, you've been going to and from this bar like a yo-yo. I'm lucky if I sell a milkshake in half an hour.
Like I said, they respect you. You're 2 bourbon on the rocks, sir. Quack. Quack.
Yes, but in the meantime, what do? Do I go up to a customer and say, if you order a drink, I'll give you measure for measure?
Oh, no, you've got to be subtle. You know, change the beer mats around or something.
Wish me luck. Quack.
No thanks.
Quack. Quack.
Hi. Something the matter?
Now, boss, I gotta see you.
Quack.
My office.
Now I got Davis on my back about Montanches. Professor Montanches. I gotta find him right away or else. Davis will lay it right on the line.
Extraordinary business.
Oh, thanks.
Doesn't make sense. What'll you have?
Oh, well, what do you got?
Almost anything. Montanches.
Yeah.
Yes? Oh, Norton, get off the line. We're waiting for an important call.
Hello? Ah, Juliet. And the same to you. Yes? Oh, dear. Oh, all right. Oh, I haven't received that photograph yet. I was looking forward to all that plumage. Very well. Goodbye. Well, nothing happened. Yes? It's Norton. He only wanted to chat.
Oh, very well.
Come on up, then.
Where did nothing happen?
At the Ducky Club.
The girl distributed our posters, all right?
Yes, she sprinkled them everywhere, including Vine's office.
Seem to have been to a lot of trouble for nothing, then. All those articles speculating on Montancher's whereabouts.
And the cost of printing those pamphlets, the tax gentlemen will be having a fit. They should have bargained, shouldn't they?
You haven't collected the post this morning, Davos.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
This man Davos, the Minister of the Interior, what's his attitude to ducky clubs?
He hates them passionately. He's more of a reformist preacher than a Caribbean government official.
Ah, that may give us room to maneuver. Good morning.
What in heaven's name have you done with Professor Montanches?
I wasn't aware that we'd done anything with him. Were you, Davos?
No.
The man's disappeared from the face of the earth, and the entire world press is reporting that he's on his way to stir up trouble in that infernal island he comes from. Now, don't tell me you're not behind all this. What have you got there?
Gannets.
Huh?
Characterized by the absence of external nostrils. Splendid bird.
What?
Magnificent.
Amazing flight range.
I do not wish to discuss poultry in any shape or form. What have you done with Montanches?
What does yours say? Hebrides, very stimulating. Spent weekend on rum. Lighthouse tender took me on to Mull on Monday.
And both of them, no doubt, posted from Muck the following morning.
What the devil are you talking about?
Professor Montanches.
Professor Montanches was an archaeologist by profession and an ornithologist by inclination.
Look,
he apparently enjoyed his holiday, and it was cheap at the price. The cat boys got off lightly, more's the pity.
And a good time was
it
had by
says
all.
in the Hebrides.
Yes.
But what about those...
Good morning. Now, Dimmock, a cryptic message to the Minister of the Interior. Major Myers has been neglecting his duty. We must put that right. How about Montancher's posters being circulated from ducky clubs?
Yes, lovely. Our puritanical senor will close the club instanta. He might even deport Vine. 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, we're getting along splendidly.
Look, Milo, are you sure? Are you sure you didn't know anything about those posters, Milo?
How dare you insinuate that...
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying what I saw. And I saw those posters fall out of your cabinet over there. I'm laying my head right on the block, Milo, keeping quiet about this. You know it. I mean, I'm not sure how long I can, where's my name?
I'm depositing your money in 3 numbered bank accounts in Switzerland. It's safer that way. Names can be incriminating.
Hey, that's great. Oh, Milo, you're a great guy.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, what about a drink?
Yeah, sure thing.
Senorita, have you seen Major Myers this evening?
He went into Mr. Vine's room, yes. But that was some time ago.
Thank you, Senorita. 1,000 thanks.
I always say the smallest pots get hot quickest.
Major Myers.
Oh.
You will come with me, please.
Now, look, Anthony Quinn. Can't you read? The door's marked private.
I am sorry, Major, but His Excellency, the Minister, does not like to be kept waiting.
The minister?
You will come with me, please.
Now, look here. You...
Hey, now, wait a minute. What is this? I don't need an escort.
Can I be
Go
your
on, Mom,
dancer for the
see.
evening?
Alas, Senorita, it's not in our stars.
Story of my life.
Oh, it's very good of you to come, Major.
Now, look, sir, I don't need an armed escort. Will you tell your guerrillas to beat it?
That is a matter of opinion. I thought it necessary. Now then, to business. I have reason to believe that these premises are being used for the distribution of these traitorous pamphlets.
Oh, ridiculous.
Oh, that is as it may be. You will follow me, Major.
Well, look, sir, why would Milo Vine be supporting Professor Montanches? I mean, why should he? Can you tell me that? What would he have to gain?
We will tolerate no feather bedding, and corruption wherever it is found will be dealt with.
Most severely, yeah, I know.
This is Juliet Severn. Could I have my call into London, please? Yes, I know it isn't booked in for 15 minutes, but it really is most terribly urgent. Well, look, couldn't you just slip me in or something? Well, I'll only be a minute, senor. thank goodness. Listen, darling, Davos is raiding the club. You know? Well, why didn't you tell me? Oh, very well. Listen, also, Vine is paying Myers to keep quiet. He mentioned 3 Swiss banks and numbered accounts. Now, do you want me to do anything? Send my photo? Oh, really, at a time like this? Goodbye.
Quieten down now. All right, nothing to be frightened of. If you all just line up, please. Men over there, goes for you boys too, and ladies and duckies over here.
Yeah, Major Miles, what is the meaning of this?
Sorry, Mr. Vines, orders.
Orders? Major Miles, I demand you leave my premises immediately.
All right, honey, let's go. Let's
You realize
trouble
you've got
now.
we're doing nothing wrong. We're not breaking the law. You've got no warrant.
My authority is sufficient warrant.
And who the hell are you?
I am the Minister of the Interior.
Are you really? Very well.
Where are you going?
I am going to phone my good friend, the Prime Minister.
I do not advise that.
I don't care what you advise.
Hold that man!
No, there will be no. Hi, Louis. Well, this shouldn't take long now.
Miss Senor Vine, I do not like foreigners who try to go behind my back. You have done yourself no good at all. Now then, Major, I want all these people taken down to your headquarters.
Including the duckies, sir?
Everybody understand?
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Vine?
Especially Mr. Vine.
No.
All right, Milo, let's go.
You will take everybody's name and address, you will search them, and you will lock them up until such time as I decide what is to be done with them.
No, all you ladies come down to headquarters. You won't take.
Ladies and gentlemen, this club is closed permanently.
Now, look here, you have absolutely
Take him to the jail!
I think we can safely assume that the Ducky Club has been closed and Vine escorted out of the country.
Where will they have sent him?
I don't know. And frankly, I don't care.
Well, what about all the money he owes our tax people?
A minor loss, Dimmock. Anyhow, if we had recovered it, how far would £1 million go? It would be swallowed up in one defence fiasco or another.
Well, I suppose they could pension off Norton with it.
A good thought, Dimmock. No, the only satisfaction to be got from this case is the knowledge that we have stopped Vine operating any of those dreadful Ducky Clubs. I can tolerate almost every human weakness, but not those people who cater for them.
Yes? Oh, hello, Juliet. Ian here. This is very conscientious of you, my dear. There's no need to phone through at the scheduled time as well. He did what? Here, hang on a minute. Davos not only closed the club, he also arrested Vine.
There. What did the idiot do?
What did the idiot do? Try to get tough with Davos.
Judged his man, Dimmock. We have misjudged ours.
Hold on a minute, Juliet. Oh, you did reverse the charge, I trust? Good. This does alter things a bit, but I think it alters them for the better.
Can't see how.
Well, I think with a little luck, we can ensure that he not only leaves the island, but actually comes back to England.
He's in jail, remember? How do you propose to get him out?
By sending Juliet in.
You mean have her arrested? You've taken leave of your senses? Hold on a minute, Juliet. No, it's not Ian. As a matter of fact, it's Edwin.
The Paso de Castigo, the Spaniards call it, I believe.
Dimmock. Juliet is hanging on, hoping for some practical advice, not a lesson in Spanish.
It's a bullfighting term, Eldridge.
I know it's a bullfighting term.
A holding action to begin with.
Oh, I wish you'd hurry up. It's getting a bit dicey out here.
Yes, I'm sure it is. You were putting her straight into the arms of Davos. You are the last person I would have expected to indulge in such stratagem.
Ruthless but effective, I think. Lose a battle, win a war. Remember, Oldenshaw? Thank you. Now, Juliet, this is going to be a little tough. But I'm sure you're going to be able to do it.
Roberto, you have them all, eh?
Si, senor. We have been through every room.
Magnifico. I will make a final check. Hello, who's there? Oh, Senorita, why are you hiding?
I was frightened. I'm not used to this sort of thing.
Is good. Now you'll be so good as to come with me?
Cody, listen. Now then, senorita, we shall not be hard on you if you answer our questions. Who put you up to this? Oh, very well, then you leave me no alternative. Major, I require a signed confession from this girl. I require it soon, and I do not mind how it is obtained. Is that understood?
Well, you heard what the man said. Let's not be silly about this. You know, my skin depends on getting this information out of you.
A telegram for you, Senor Major.
Thanks.
You wish to reply, Senor?
No, just a negative report from Interpol about Professor Montanches.
You wish assistance, Senor?
No, certainly not. Now then,
Perhaps later, no?
beat it, greaseball. Now then, I don't want to be hard on you.
Oh, you won't be.
You just tell us what we want to know, okay?
Well, that telegram was from London, wasn't it?
Who says?
Something about Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken.
Vine's been shooting his mouth off, huh?
Oh, you're in a little bit of a fix, aren't you?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Oh, there'll be another one on His Excellency's desk within the next 12 hours if you decide you don't want to cooperate. Senor Major. Think I'm bluffing?
You think I am?
What's he doing to her?
His duty, Senor Vines. At last, his duty.
Good God, you're not allowing this?
You have only to tell me what you know.
I told you I know nothing whatever about Montanches.
Have you got a mirror?
Oh, sure, here. Help yourself.
Thank you.
You know, if they ever find out about this, I'll be shot.
If they ever find out you've been taking bribes, they'll shoot you anyway. Hadn't you better perspire or something?
Sure.
You must stop him. This is a civilized country. He can't do this.
About Montanches, you were saying?
Oh, stop it, please. Oh, all right. I'll tell you.
Well,
She told me. Louis, open up.
What did she say, for goodness sake? What did she say?
Nothing much, Milo, nothing much. Just a few well-chosen words.
Huh, thank you. And about time, too.
Your man, Senor Davos.
What?
Very clever, Milo. Behind Montanches all the time when we never had a clue.
You swine me, you're mad. He's mad.
Take him to jail. Come on, take him away.
Well, you tortured him.
Well done. I knew you'd get the truth from him.
Really?
Sign confession.
Brilliant, sir. He had me fooled all the time, I can tell you. Good old Milo all the time.
I don't understand your motives. If I didn't know you better, I'd say it was a personal vendetta. All this to extradite one man, it's inconceivable. May I remind you, Oldenshaw, Milo Vine is a tax dodger, not a war criminal.
It is quite evident that you have never seen the inside of a ducky club.
Neither of you, Oldenshaw. Or have you?
Ducks have got nothing to do with it. First of all, I have to watch your ridiculous manoeuvring with that wretched bird-watching professor, and now this. What are you trying to do? Start a revolution?
Well, I did consider...
All we asked of you was to get that man back into this country.
Well, things did go slightly astray to start with, but I can assure you that everything is now well in hand.
If you ask me, you'll get him lined up in front of the firing squad.
Oh, hardly.
We have taken adequate steps to prevent such an eventuality. At least I hope we have.
I hope so, too. But I warn you, Oldenshaw, I disassociate myself entirely from your course of action, and if anything happens to Vine, you must accept the consequences.
Go on.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, gentlemen?
I could hardly fail to.
I hope this rather circuitous device of yours is going to work. Have you no qualms? No niggling sense of the untoward?
None. Vine has two alternatives. Either come home or face that frustrated Calvinist out there. I'll plump for home. Oh, that reminds me. I'll want a plane standing by on the island airport.
Fortunate indeed, the girl who has so solicitous a patron.
I wish it was reciprocated. She still hasn't sent that photograph yet.
Perhaps she doesn't appreciate being flung into jail.
You don't know women. Cables, please.
All right, don't push.
What did they do to you?
Tried to make me confess, of course. Except there's nothing to confess.
Ooh, did they torture you?
No, but they probably will. Well, never mind that. You know what you're doing to me.
Oh, you're innocent, of course.
I know nothing whatever about any of this. And moreover, you know that. You lied. Have you any idea what they'll do to me?
Well, there are several probabilities. It's up to you, really.
I will be shot.
Surely. Not if you're innocent, Mr. Vine.
Well, after her confession, I know nothing whatever about those posters. I've never even heard of Montanches.
Oh, is that gorgeous little man again?
Senorita. Senorita. For this I can read. For a little more, I never go to school. Signor. From your lover, senorita, huh?
No, from my papa, huh?
Padres are good, huh?
And it's in English.
Oh, I only read the Spanish. You could have saved much money if only you had known.
See what I mean? He feels everything so deeply.
He's adorable, darling.
Oh, Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, you seem a reasonable sort of man. Get me my consul.
Consul! Consul! You ask for the British consul, you do not pay your British taxes. He asked for his consul.
Give me the keys, Louis. You've got a confession sign here.
Cody, get me out of here. Look, I'll make it worth your while.
Not anymore, Dad. I'm not tangling with Davos. You're on your own from here on.
Thank you. Don't worry, Mr. Vine. You've had a good life.
Don't worry. She said, I'm going to be put up against a wall and shot. I've got every right to worry.
All you got to do is sign these like a good girl, and Davos will go really easy on you. Won't he, Louis?
Sure, he's only interested in the big fish over there.
What are these?
Statements from the interrogation. Colonel Davos only needs them to get the okay for the execution.
Execution?
Execution? I want justice. Habeas corpus. I demand out of here. Get me out. Come on, get me out of here.
Anthony Quinn, you go on out there and shut him up, okay?
Okay.
You haven't got a thing to worry about. You just leave things to old Cody here, and he'll see that everything goes all right for you. What's that?
The time we have to be at the airport.
My, we are organized, aren't we?
Time's a wasting, Major.
Okay, let's go then.
Vine comes too.
Fine. After all the trouble you went to put the finger on him?
He comes on no deal.
Okay, you're calling the shots. She signed the confession. Now then, all the tribunal's going to need is the corpus delicti.
No, I won't go through that farce of a trial.
Louis, you go get Miss Severne's purse, will you? She's coming along, too.
Yeah.
Hmm? Okay, Milo. Come on out now.
You mean I'm free?
You
I always knew
haven't got a thing to worry about, Louis.
again.
Take it easy, otherwise you'll never see that wife and 8 kids of yours again.
It's all those bananas. What does all this mean?
You're coming to London with me.
To London?
You heard what the lady said. Let's go, huh?
Oh, well, now that's... I can't go to London. Very good of you to get me out and all that. Thank you very much. Good chap, Cody, but I can't go to London. It'll be all right with you if I go to Paris instead. Or Rome, perhaps. Tibet?
It's London for you, Dad.
But I'll get done for about £1 million. Those tax officials will all be waiting for me. I won't go back.
What?
I won't leave the country.
Well, make up your mind, Mr. Vine. It's either a firing squad here or a good defense council back home. We haven't much time.
So you're behind all this. You've been behind everything else that's happened to me in the last 48 hours, haven't you? You're no ducky. You double-dealing... I won't go back.
Hey, now,
I won't leave the country.
Well, what about the firing squad?
I've got a British passport.
You ever tried to stop a bullet with that?
Rule Britannia. Britannia
Mr. Vine,
rules the
you must
wave.
come.
Britons never, never,
Oh,
never
you're
shall
nutcase.
be slaves.
Mr. Vine, they really will shoot you, you know.
Yes, you should have thought of that before.
Milo, will you quit fooling?
Look, I'm sure they'll let you off 5,000 for good conduct.
No.
10,000.
No.
Milo!
Milo.
The moment you leave, they'll realize it was all a put-up job. I shall become a national hero.
Oh, I see.
Look, Juliet, if he wants to stay here and rot, let him. But come on, you and I get out of here. What the hell are you doing?
Mr. Vine won't come. I shall just have to stay here with him.
What?
Do you serve afternoon tea, Mr. Myers?
Now, look here.
Look, when they find out it was a put-up job, they'll shoot you for contempt of court.
They'll shoot me for that.
They'll shoot both of you.
Perhaps Louise could make up a fourth for bridge.
Look, you've got to get out of here.
Anytime you're ready, Mr. Vine.
Oh, Juliet, Milo. Queen Victoria's dead. You know, there's no gunboat on the way. Will you both stop being so goddamn British? Will you?
Yes? Yes? Good. Thank you. The pilot has just radioed that he picked up Vine and Juliet Severne as scheduled.
What a relief. I think we can congratulate ourselves, Dimmock. Respectability has returned to the Caribbean, and tax to the collector. Your mail.
Oh, I think I know what this is. Oh, by the way, there was a cryptic message from Juliet. She thanks us for the engagement and says, who shall she send the 10% to? Oh, now, isn't that pleasing?
How very charming.
To Ian, with love from Juliet.
To Edwin, with love from Juliet.
You've got one, too?
Certainly I have. Beauty, brains, and breeding, eh, Dimmock? But fickle. Yes, fickle. Pom, 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 pom.